Star shallow. 1-1. Ready? Monday. Hey, 35. Hey, Lee.
And we welcome those of you who have been watching NASCAR as you join us on FS1. Kevin Kugler, Joel Klatt, Devin Gardner in Canton, where Birmingham and Pittsburgh just underway. And Pittsburgh on first down finds Isaiah Henney on the cross. Henney down the sidelines, and it's first and goal Maulers.
Good connection right here. They empty out the backfield. Here's Henney. He's just in the inside slot. Look at that. There's 4 Maulers on that side of the football. So you're creating a one-on-one. Williams does a great job getting away from the rush. Scooby Wright, the linebacker for Birmingham, he's on a blitz. He's unblocked. So look how Williams just drifts ever so slightly to his left, buys some time, gets the ball to Henney, and he finds the rail for a big gain.
33.
First down and goal after the 25-yard pickup. Williams, a good start, 3 for 3 for 33 yards. Back to the air again, and the first incompletion. I did jinx him. Sorry about that, Troy.
You gave out the perfect stat. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to lay it completely on your lap.
You just did. You literally just laid it completely on my lap.
You know what? He's got him. He's wide open. Oh, he didn't turn. See, it wasn't. Kev, it wasn't your fault. It was Henney's fault. He didn't get his head around.
Hey, 35.
It's too late. All the tweets are coming in blaming me, Joel. It's too late. Second and goal from the 7. Williams over the middle, down to the 2 goes Gaither, and a big 3rd and goal. Let's listen in to what Pittsburgh wants to do.
This is a Pittsburgh team that's got to find the end zone. They've only had 1 offensive touchdown this year. This has been a very successful drive. They've got to convert here on 3rd down and punch it in.
Wrap to gun 10 right, Z fly 12 Heather on 1. Here we go. Hey. 35. Come on. Monday.
Gaither in motion. Groshek the carry, stopped short of the goal line, and it's 4th down.
Boy, and on one hand, you want to come away with something after such a positive opening drive, but boy, that was an uninspired 3rd down call, just a shotgun little zone play into the inside, and they will elect to kick the field goal here, or at least attempt to do so.
Chris Blewett, all of those field goals came last week, the reigning Special Teams Player of the Week. 5 made field goals for Blewett, this from 20. And the Maulers are on the board first with a 3-0 lead. 10:34 remaining in quarter number 1. Maulers take the opening kickoff, and they march it for 3. Now Birmingham will take the field next, trailing by a field. Chris the Bear Felica, our resident gambling expert, has started this USFL season on fire. You don't want to miss his Week 4 picks. Check them out now, foxsports.com and the Fox Sports app. Now, we are going to show you the current status of Bears picks. He was great on Houston, Philadelphia with the over, but Memphis, Michigan, missed on that one. New Orleans, New Jersey, missed on that one. If he gets a 3rd X, then I believe Steve Harvey is going to allow Stanley the Stallion a chance to steal the puzzle. And this was April 29th. How about this? Horses, no horses, right? Stanley wrote down Mage, his pick for the Kentucky Derby. How about Stanley?
That's pretty amazing, actually.
Pretty good. If anybody would know what horse was going to do well, it would be Stanley.
You know, in golf they say hitter knows. Yeah, horses know.
Horses know. All the stable talk probably led him to that pick. Unfair advantage. Kickoff bobbled at the goal line, and some trouble for Deion Kane. He will not get back out to the 20-yard line. So some rough starting field position for one of the best quarterbacks so far in the USFL, Alex Magoo.
Well, he's been so good. Leads the USFL in completion percentage and passer rating. He's got those 7 touchdown passes, only 1 interception. If you were to ask me, like, well, what makes him so good? It's that. It's the fact that he does not put the ball in precarious spots. He doesn't turn it over. He also helps his offensive line out quite a bit because he's got good legs and he can escape pressure, create first down, first downs running the football.
Hey, set.
Off the play fake. The sprint out, where he finds Davion Davis. Davis with a first down for the Stallions. It's an offense that through the air, Joel, averages almost 10 pass yards per attempt, and that offensive line getting a lot of help, as you mentioned.
Well, it's also led to them being the best team in the USFL in terms of yards per play overall. They're second on third down. They've only committed 2 turnovers. You know, on the outside, you know, you've got guys that can go get it. And this is one of the things that is so tough about facing Birmingham, is that they have dynamic pass catchers and they can run the ball.
From the 31, on first down. Good run from C.J. Marable to the 36-yard line, picks up 5.
This defense has largely kept Pittsburgh in games. Roberts and Songapolu, they're the guys up front, and they've been tremendous. Songapolu, 2 sacks last week. Unfortunately for Pittsburgh, they're going to be without Reuben Foster, who had been playing at an all-USFL level at the linebacker position. He's out for tonight. And then if you look in the back end, Tarpley is a good player. They've got some really good secondary players, and they're aggressive back there as well.
Second and 5 free play for Magoo with movement up front. He'll take advantage to the sideline, and out near midfield goes Davis with his second catch.
Decline, got it. Offside, number 94, defense. Penalties declined. Result of the play is a first down.
Songapolu moving a little bit early, 15-yard pickup.
2 shoot corner. Hey, rip. Florida
Sounds
42
like he's not
shoot corner.
hearing the play in his helmet, so he's got to go over and get the call from his head coach on the sideline.
All right, let's go. Hey, Omaha. Ready, set.
The Pittsburgh 49, the low snap gobbled up by Magoo, and then incomplete as he tried to feed it over the middle to his tight end, Jay Sternberger.
Sternberger is one of those threats there. He's got 13 catches, over 200 yards on the year, 3 touchdowns to go with it. They like to find him over the middle, get some of those free yards, create easy second down and third down situations, but unable to bring that one in.
Real bunch, Florida 37 shoot sting. I want ready. Hold up. 3-4. Hey, let's go. Hey, Omaha. Ready, set.
Second down, Magoo gonna run. And Magoo not going too far as he runs into the arms of Eli Walker. A little communication problem, Devin Gardner, on the Birmingham sideline. I know we have no communication problems with you.
Oh, absolutely not. But there's helmet malfunctioning, so you can see Magoo kind of jogging to the sideline, kind of pseudo high school. Remember, you used to have to jog to the sideline and get the play, and he's trying to read Coach Skip Holtz's lips, and he can't hear him quite because the crowd's kind of screaming. So that's something to look forward to and see if they can get that fixed.
Third down and 10. Marable out of the backfield, 4-man rush. Pressure comes, Magoo hit as he throws, it's incomplete, and that Pittsburgh defense doing it again. This is why Pittsburgh got the win last week in large part, because this defense has really been dominant.
Malcolm Howard is able to get the pressure, and watch first, his move is first up the field, and then he goes back inside the tackle, and he's gonna beat Jameer Johnson on the edge. Right there, outside fake, then gets inside, and he's able to get to Magoo before he can release that football. This is one thing, you look at the Stallions team, they did take a few too many sacks over the last couple of weeks, and here giving up pressure on the first third down of the game.
Colby Wadman to punt it away. Isaiah Henney, the deep man. Tops in the USFL in punt return yards this year is Henney. He's not going to have a chance to return this one as it's beautifully placed out of bounds at the 3. Excellent punt by Wadman, and the Stallions pin the Maulers deep in their own end. Took a great roll for the Stallions, but Pittsburgh still feeling good. They're up 3-0. Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, right next door to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, where those great stars are enshrined forever.
Hey, here we go. 33.
Maulers
Monday.
deep in their own end with their second possession of the evening. And on first down. From his own end zone, Williams throws, finds his target, and a first down for Artavius Lynn, who moves the chains.
Well, you're going to get just this slot. You're going to get a little bit of a hookup right here, and Williams is able to find him. You know, they've been working on these kind of shorter routes. They did it the entire first series, and now we're seeing them open this second series up with the same type of strategy. And this defense is going to have to adjust. It's a defense that likes to play base defense on first and second down, get after you and blitz you on third down.
From the 17, quick toss to Simmons, and Simmons buried as he tried to turn upfield. Good tackle by Brian Allen, one of the better corners of the league.
Brian, I've always been very impressed with Brian, all the way back to covering him at Utah, Kevin. He's 6'3", 210, so it's just his sheer length. He covers really well, but he's also an excellent tackler in space, and we saw an example right there on first down.
35, 35, 35. 35 nice. Sit down! Luady! Right, sit down!
Second and 10. Quick toss. Upfield goes Mason Stockey, and the former Wisconsin Badger has another Mauler first down.
You know what's interesting, like all these, if you're named the Maulers, what do you go get? You get a lot of Badgers, right? They've got a ton of Wisconsin Badgers out here. And Stockey gets that one. By the way, that's not an easy pass, guys. Devin, I know that you would back me up on this. When you're trying to throw that ball right down the line of scrimmage, you have such a small window to complete it. You can't take them upfield. You can't take them back behind the back shoulder. You've got to throw it right, just thread the needle in order to allow Stockey to get some room to run.
Flag down on the attempt to get it to Josh Simmons.
Got it. Spot. Spotter. Spot foul. Gotcha.
Pass interference. Defense, number 26. Foul with an automatic. First down.
Dev, you know what I'm saying on that last play to Stockey, you know, before the pass interference, he's running directly away from it. You basically have the size of like a dinner plate to throw that football.
33.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost like, to the viewers, it looks like a layup, but accuracy is at a premium, because if it's not accurate, he can't run with it, he can't pick up the yards like he did on that play.
Off the play fake. Williams in some trouble. Nice little pump to buy some time and get positive yardage on a play that didn't look like it was going to net him anything.
Yeah, and here's what a quarterback has to do. You know, sometimes as a quarterback, your main job is to take a play where there's nothing going on like this one. He's going to get the ball, and then he's going to see just absolutely nothing. He gives a quick fake. Nobody bites. And instead of forcing it, he looks out there and he's like, you know what? Just get positive yardage. Then your objective becomes, don't make it a negative play. Make it a positive play. Turn it into 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Andre London trying to find something on the ground from a rushing attack. They had 137 yards last week on the ground in their first win.
Let's see what they go with here on third down. 3rd and 5. Totally manageable.
Hey, dribble, dribble. Dribble, dribble. Double right. F-fly, 3 jet dodge on the dribble. Ready? 3 jet. Dribble, dribble. Hey, 35. Come on. Sit down. Dribble, dribble. Blue 80. Boy, sit down. We go, Blue 80. Blue 80, sit down.
3rd and 5, pressure coming late, and the pass incomplete. He wanted right at the sticks, Isaiah Henning.
I also think it was batted a little bit, possibly. Jordan Thompson was coming around. Watch Jordan Thompson, okay? He's going to be coming around from this tackle position. And so they're going to run this little stunt right here. And as he's running around, he kind of gets his hands up. Does he get it? No, that was just thrown low. I thought for a moment, because it was thrown so far outside and low, that he maybe got a hand on it. But that was just an errant throw, as Henney had won on his route.
Mangled to punt it away, the former UCLA Bruin. Fair catch called for and bobbled but covered near the 15-yard line by Davion Davis and Alex Magoo, and the offense of the Stallions pinned deep in their own end for their 2nd straight possession. 3-0 lead for Pittsburgh. 2:45 remaining in quarter number one. With Joel Klatt, Devin Gardner, I'm Kevin Kugler. Good to have you with us on this beautiful evening in Canton, Ohio. Closing out week number 4 in the USFL, and Alex Magoo, for the second straight possession, starts deep in his own end.
Hey, Omaha, Omaha! Ready, set!
From the 15 on first down, Magoo on the sprint out to the sidelines. Catch is made, and a pickup of 5 for Austin Watkins. And when Jamar Smith got hurt, Skip Holtz obviously unhappy, Joel, that he lost Jamar Smith for the year, but happy to have Alex Magoo as the guy who could take the helm. He knew he had a guy he could trust.
And listen, he's a talented guy, you know, not just as a quarterback, but by the way, he played a little wide receiver late last season for Birmingham when Jamar had taken over that position. He's a guy that is FIU's all-time leader in passing. 9,000 yards, 65 touchdowns. He's got a lot of talent.
A little tall, the swing intended for Josh Johnson, and a little pushing and shoving after the play. Look at the bio of Alex Magoo, the all-time leader in career passing touchdowns. Seattle liked him enough to invest a 7th-round pick in him in 2018. And Alex Magoo has really grown up over the last couple of years in this USFL and really changed his body and changed his approach.
Well, and that approach is what I'm most interested in, because it's very apparent to me. I've seen most of his games over the last couple of years. When he can just stay calm, he plays so much better.
Third down, surveys the field, found his check down in Marable, and gets a first down to the 31-yard line.
This is a great example of that, right? The previous play doesn't go right. And what happens? Well, he basically kind of just throws it over the head of his wide receiver. Here, he's reading it out, doesn't like what he sees, he checks it down and gets a first down. You know, early, at least when I would watch him, and this happened at FIU at times, and I was talking with people in the NFL and this happened, he would get so upset with things that his whole speed about the way that he played would increase, and he needed to calm down in order to slow down and play more efficient football.
Marable on first down, gets a couple up the middle as we check in once more with Devin.
Joe, you're talking about him playing more calm, and down here you can see his eyes are really good right now, and you know better than me that it's super important for a quarterback's eyes to be where they're supposed to be. And on that last third down conversion, his eyes were perfect with his read and his feet, and then his feet and eyes go outside and essentially check the ball down to run and get a first down.
I think great quarterbacks play fast with their feet and slow with their mind, and you know that's kind of what you're talking about.
The play fake, here comes pressure. Magoo stands in to the sideline, but it's intercepted. Picked off on the sideline by Mark Gilbert, his first interception of the season.
Well, this one is not what we're talking about. And this is trying to force a ball, and he's trying to force it down the field. So they're trying to get a little play action here, and you're going to get a run fake, and then he's going to have a bit of a half roll, and he's going to come outside, and he's got to stop because he's got pressure right in his face. That is a forced throw. And it's, by the way, late and behind Austin Watkins, who was along the sideline. Good man coverage on the outside, good pressure in the backfield. That was 91, Terry Beckner with the pressure right there. And I tell you, Alex Magoo, he's going to want that one back because he forced it along the sideline, and Pittsburgh made him pay.
Well, and for Mark Gilbert, that's got to feel especially good. A guy who battled injuries, hip injuries, foot injuries, really derailed the end of his Duke career. Chance to get his first pick in the USFL. And now first down and 10. Second start in opponent's territory for the Maulers. And they're looking to take the shot. Williams open down on the sidelines is Gaither. Gaither lunging for the goal line. He's just short, but it's first and goal, Pittsburgh.
Well, this took a long time to develop, so you've got to give the offensive line a lot of credit because they're going to try to work this deep hole on the deep right side of the field. But watch how long it takes for him to get all the way back to that read. It's basically his third man in the progression, and they weren't able to sink in coverage right there deep enough. That was Nate Brooks, 26 in coverage, and he finally finds Gaither all the way deep down the sideline. And at the end of the first quarter, it's Pittsburgh, 20 yards so far today. They came in to the day only 3 passes of over 15 yards.
First and goal from the 3, nothing there for Troy Williams. On 2nd and goal, we listen in.
Got to figure out this red zone.
12. We're good.
1 touchdown and 10 red zone trips this year.
We got guns. Sling right. 19 Z Laker X choice on 1. Ready?
Already 0 for 1 today in the red zone. Had to settle for the 20-yard field goal.
Monday, 33. Yeah. Hey, relax. Sit down. Blue 80. Blue 80, sit down.
2nd and goal, Williams batted down at the line. Now 3rd and goal.
You know, this is the problem when you're trying to throw inside breaking routes in this area of the field, is that you're just running into the defense. And in particular with that split, Bailey Gaither is barely below the numbers. So look how tight he is to everybody, and you're trying to throw through a massive humanity. It's very difficult to do. If you're going to throw an inside breaking route, I'd much rather that wide receiver split out way wide of the numbers so that you give yourself a window to throw the ball.
On 3rd and goal, Williams on the sprint out. Williams has to throw this away, and the red zone woes for the Maulers continue. It's 4th and goal.
Well, if you've got a big snap, in particular in the red zone against this defense, you can almost bank on the fact that they are going to try to come after you. And here they come. They're trying to bring some pressure, and they force Williams to get outside of the pocket, and then it's tight man coverage on the outside, and they're just banking on the fact that their corners and that length on the outside is going to win, and it did.
Chris Blewett from 22, hit from 20 earlier. He's 2 for 2 tonight and 7 for 7 on the year. The Maulers forced to settle for 3. Alex Magoo's interception cost him 3 points, but Birmingham's defense does the job. 6-0 lead for Pittsburgh. Early 2nd quarter in Canton. Pro Football Hall of Fame right next door to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Garrett Groshek going over some plays on the sideline on that Maulers offense, trying to figure out how to get into the end zone. 0 for 2 in red zone opportunities, and now 1 for 11 on the year as Deon Kane looks for a little running room and sets Birmingham up with its best starting field position of the day at the 40-yard line, and seeing what Alex Magoo can do to overcome that interception last time. He's in that starting lineup because we mentioned Jamar Smith out for the year with a hand injury. Joel, they've really been hit with some big-time injuries on this team.
Marlon Williams, tore that Achilles in his first week of the season. Bo Scarborough, who's out tonight with a knee. JoJo Tillery, his ankles, he really hasn't contributed much at all this season yet. But when they get healthy, they're going to be dangerous. And this is what's so, I think, impressive about what Coach Holtz does, is that he's done a great job, regardless of who's on the field, putting a successful product out there.
Magoo wanting to go deep over the middle, underthrown and intercepted. His 2nd straight interception. This time it's Keith Gibson with the pick.
So he's got the win. Magoo has the win. And you see Skip, he's saying just throw it because he underthrew him here. Here's the post coming on this side, and watch as he's going to have the win. After he comes off the play-action fake, big, heavy play-action fake, he gets the safety to bite across the field. Right there, that's a win. All you've got to do is throw it way out in front of your wide receiver. Deon Kane's going to hit his head on the goalpost. Deon Kane runs a terrific route, a little outside move. Then he's with speed, beating Keith Gibson, and Gibson is only able to come back and undercut that because it was underthrown. Credit him for making the play, but that should have been a big play for Birmingham.
Monday, 35.
Mary Hardin Baylor, Keith Gibson, his 2nd USFL interception, had one for the Maulers a year ago. And now Williams on 1st down. Checks it down to Mason Stocky, and Stocky with his 2nd catch of the night.
If you were just turning on this game and you didn't realize that Pittsburgh had, kind of turned it around last week with a win over the Stars, 21-13, you'd say, what is going on with this passing game? Because, Kev, they have been so efficient so far here tonight. Now, 9 of 13, they've only stalled in the red zone. In this regular area of the field, they've been very good, and they've done it with short passing, whether it's run-action pass or attacking those short and intermediate zones.
Williams 9 of 13 for 98 yards in the early going. Has time, little sling over the middle to Bailey. Gaither really had some time to survey and find that open man.
Well, he's got time because of the protection. So Pittsburgh is doing a great job with their protection. So he's going to just come in here and he's just going to sit right here in front of his quarterback. And as Williams is working through the progression, I want you to watch how long he's got. He chops around, and then boom, he finds Gaither. And Gaither, really smart play because he didn't move. He realized he wasn't covered, so why move and cover yourself up? He stayed still, gets the catch, and moves the chains.
Fourth catch already for Bailey Gaither for 51 yards. First down and 10. Williams going deep and just overshot Josh Simmons, his intended receiver. Flag is down.
5-yard penalty.
15.
Got it. Prior to the pass, holding. Defense, number 7. 5-yard penalty and an automatic. First down.
Flag on T.J. Carter gives him a first down as we check in with Devin.
Hey guys, as you know, I'm such a great investigating reporter. I found out why these two are the people that got the interceptions. Take a look at their shoes, right? The yellow shoestrings, that's what it is. Let's talk about your get-back speed, right? It looks like you beat a little bit, got the gold in your mouth, gold in your shoes. How'd you make it happen?
Hey, it was just a great call. We already know they want a shot, big shots on us. We're not letting it happen, man. Just looked at the QB the whole time, just read it, had to bait him a little bit, made the play. Yes, sir.
So you got your interception. You drove on it like I've never seen before. What'd you see on yours?
Well, I know that we're not going to really get goals on the outside, but yet like a 20-yard comeback. So I was playing for that route the whole time.
Got some cornerbacks here and safeties. Continue to play well, guys. So, thank you.
Devin Gardner, a.k.a. Mars Blackman. It's got to be the shoes. It's got to be the shoes. 2nd and 2. Williams jumps that pass incomplete at the 41-yard line. Wanted to hit his tight end, Matt Seibert, who couldn't hang on.
Now, this is a great play by the safety, though. Watch the safety come down. I think that's Robinson. And Tyree Robinson comes down as this is going to be a first down right here. And then, bam, there's the contact. Terrific contact, takes him to the ground, doesn't allow him to make the catch. Watch him drive on this route right away. Didn't hesitate, didn't wait until the ball was thrown, saw the route, recognized it, drove on it, and created an incompletion and a third down.
Hey, 36.
Timeout.
And a timeout
Pittsburgh
taken by the Maulers before this 3rd and short. They're just 1 for 4 on 3rd down. We'll see what Ray Horton and the Maulers come up with after a timeout. All the legends come to live in Canton in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Man, I have just loved going through this building and seeing all the history, and then obviously the Hall of Busts, which is amazing as well.
On 3rd and 2, good throw and catch. Trey Walker with the grab, his 4th catch of the season.
Hey, remember in the red zone, I was talking about finding windows, creating windows on in-breaking routes. Well, here they do a great job through formation and then route structure of taking the linebacker out of the window and giving their quarterback a free look at the middle of the field. He finds Walker and they move the chains.
Leading receiver from a year ago for the Maulers, Trey Walker. On 1st down and 10. Quick toss again to Gaither with a couple of blockers. Gaither nudging the football across midfield, and good gain on 1st down for Gaither.
Had a good rhythm here. The quarterback has played well here. Let's see what they go with.
Double F A, Q18 F Laker.
Already 13 completions tonight for Troy Williams. All last week he had 11.
36. Hey, gang. Sit down. Blue 80. Blue, sit down.
2nd and 5. Williams is going to keep a little stumble, but he keeps his footing. And a 1st down for Williams and the Maulers on the ground.
Boy, this is a great look from behind the offense. And Williams here, he's going to be frustrated at the end because there was a little stumble when he took off. Watch as he kind of gets that jet sweep read, and then the middle of the field, there's the stumble, and he feels like he's got all sorts of open room to run if he weren't able to stumble there. That's why he was frustrated at the end. But boy, a nice pickup for Pittsburgh, and you can see the difference, their ability to run their quarterback and how they can hurt the defense.
16 yards on the ground, first time with a rush of double-digit yards tonight. Williams on the roll, throwing on the run, diving to make the catch near the 13-yard line is Matt Seibert, another Maulers first down.
What I'm so impressed with Williams is that he's got an ability right now to stay calm as he is leaving the pocket and keep his eyes down the field. Okay, so here he leaves the pocket, he keeps his eyes down the field and finds his wide receiver, and he's able to create another big play. This offense, let's be honest, they have not been a big play offense up to this point in the season. But Birmingham's defense gave up 9 plays of over 20 yards a week ago to New Orleans, and Pittsburgh has used that tape and picked up right where New Orleans left off.
Pickup of 20, another red zone trip for the Maulers, trying to get into the end zone for Gaither, well covered back there by Donnie Lewis, and it's second down.
Great coverage there, excellent coverage there, right in the face of Bailey Gaither. Now, he might have gotten away with a little contact right there, but he's able to just turn and be right in the throw spot, and Williams did not put that ball up high enough for Gaither to try to go up over the corner and make the catch.
Gaither may have gotten away with a little face mask at the end of that play. On 2nd and 10, Henne in motion. Williams keeps. Another little stumble on the cut as Williams goes down at the 9.
Well, they have got this look, in particular when they get this from Birmingham. When they get this A-gap pressure from Birmingham, then they can bring the wide receiver across, and then there's no levels in the defense. And you can attack that second level. It's one-on-one essentially with the quarterback and the safety. And there, another stumble from Williams, or else he was possibly able to get away from Tyree Robinson and get into the end zone.
So now 3rd and 5. Trying to cash it in the red zone for the first time tonight. Can Birmingham get another stop? Williams on 3rd down, deflected and incomplete. Dangerous pass as Gaither couldn't pull it in, and Williams fortunate that didn't carry him to a Stallion.
When you're running double slants, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get double slants out here on the outside. It's really tough to throw the inside slant. What you want to do is let the inside slant, grab 2 defenders, and then use that to clear a window and throw the outside slant. I feel like he made a poor decision there. If he goes outside, he potentially has a first down and maybe even a touchdown.
So here's the oft-used Chris Blewett. 5 made field goals last week. And the snap he wasn't looking for the snap, and somehow Matt Mangle got it down, and Blewett still puts it through.
That's unbelievable. I've never seen that before. It literally bounced off his hand right to the spot. Hello. Last 2 passes attempted by Magoo. It's a big reason why Pittsburgh has that 9-0 lead right now at 5:53 here in the second quarter. First 72 of passing attempts this season, Magoo only 1 pick. Last 2 picks, in part because that Maulers defense has been frustrating him through pressure.
And it's led to a huge play disparity. Pittsburgh has run 28 offensive plays, Birmingham just 12, and Pittsburgh 21 passes, 7 rushes, but they're 0 for 3 in the red zone. Birmingham still very much in this game despite the turnovers. And a stumble across the 30-yard line where Birmingham will start. First down and 10. Quarterback playing very well, Troy Williams, with our quarterback on the field, Devin Gardner.
Yeah, Troy, in the field, you guys seem like you have the number of the Birmingham Stallions defense, but when you get in the red zone, it starts to tighten up. What are they doing that's kind of slowing you guys down and stop you from getting in the end zone?
They just kind of sitting on everything. You know, down there we don't have a lot of room, so they kind of know that. You know, that's just like a universal rule in football. So they just trying to sit on everything, jumping stuff, and you know, trying to make a play.
What was the conversation like with your coordinator trying to figure out what you're going to do to try to get the ball in the end zone?
Just keep trying to throw different aspects at them, trying to get the ball in our playmaker hands. You know, like we was doing a couple of jet sweeps down there. I just got to stay on my feet on a couple of those runs and help us out a little bit. But yeah, just keep grinding and attacking.
All right, keep playing well.
All right, thank you, appreciate it.
He's played very well so far. Magoo with a completion for 3, now 2nd and 7.
Hey, his 14 completions so far today are already more than his total number of completions last week, Kevin. You know, that's how comfortable he's looked here against Birmingham.
That yardage disparity is startling considering the struggles the Maulers have had on offense early in the season. Magoo will keep taking a page out of the Maulers book, and Magoo with the slide, and he's got a flag down at the end of that play. He may have been hit as he slid.
Down. Dead ball, person foul.
Well, here it is at the end as Magoo is trying to give a slide right here and there. Yeah, absolutely. You've got one of the Maulers. I don't quite see his number as he dives in. Number 3. Eli Walker.
Gotcha. Here's number 3. Got it. Yeah. After the play is over, personal foul, late hit on the sliding quarterback. Number 3, defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Mike Pereira is in our USFL replay center. That sliding quarterback, once the slide begins, Mike, that's it, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a late slide, he gets protection, but you can't hit him in the head or neck area. And the left shoulder was in that neck area, so it's kind of why, that's why he stayed with that call there. You still get, even though he's sliding and it's late, you want to give him that protection to the head or neck area because he is considered defenseless.
I agree, Mike, in particular with just the whole posture that Eli Walker took there, kind of attacking with his head down.
Yeah.
On first down, Zaquandre White with a good run, spinning out of contact early, and his first carry gets him down to the Maulers 40.
Well, if you're looking at this from the Birmingham perspective, right, let's spin this around. It's been all Pittsburgh so far. Stat sheet, scoreboard, everything. And yet, guys, it's only 9-0. So for Skip Holtz, you're just a drive away, a couple stops away from even having the lead, being right back in this ball game. So this is not doom or gloom. If you're talking to your quarterback, Alex Magoo, you're hey, settle down. Let's get right back to our game plan. We've got this. That's what you've got to be talking about if you're on the Birmingham side.
Important drive here. Remember, they're going to get the football to start the second half. There's White again, burrowing and powering his way for a first down to the 35-yard line. Good, strong run by the former South Carolina Gamecock.
Yeah, that did not look like it was going to be a first down early. He was stumbling around a little bit behind that big offensive line. And then it was just a second effort, and he was able to keep himself up off the ground. There you see his hand on the ground and into balance, great balance. And he gets at least 2, 3, 4 extra yards and is able to move the chains.
Hey, Omaha! Ready, set!
And White again, 3rd consecutive carry for White down to the 30.
Look at this offensive line now getting a little bit of a rhythm. And watch as they're going to come off the ball, and they're all going to get this way. And what you're going to have is White is going to have the ability to press that ball up into the line of scrimmage and then cut back to the left. Excellent job by that left side of the offensive line, mashing down that Maulers defensive line and providing a nice running lane for their run game.
Hey, Omaha! Hey, what's the count? Ready, set!
2nd and 4. White again, finds the crease, a little hurdle, he's upended, the ball pops out and into the hands of Bryce Tornadin. Tornadin dropped by Magoo at the 30-yard line.
There's a mistake from Zaquandre White. Good run, good blocking up front, goes elevated, ball clearly out. Pittsburgh, 3rd takeaway so far today. They're pushing a shutout so far. This defense getting it done.
Fumble, what are you seeing? Rule the fumble on the field.
Yeah, we're going to go to review here, and we're actually going to reverse this to the runner being down because you have to look to see what touched first. Did he have control when the first body part other than the hand or foot touched? And it's actually the helmet that touches the ground first. And so that puts him down. He's got control of the ball in his right arm. So we're going to reverse this to down by contact at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10.
So a big break.
Yard line, did you say?
For Birmingham.
Go ahead.
Stallions retain the possession.
We're reversing to down by contact, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19. We're going to put 2:36 back on the clock.
Copy that. Copy that. After further review, the runner was down by contact. It'll be 1st down. Give me the yard line again, please. At the 19-yard line. The clock, game clock, should be reset to 2:36. 2:36, please. And we'll start on my signal.
I love having Mike Pereira in the Rocket Mortgage Replay Center to break it all down for us.
No doubt. Well, he's the best in the business, folks. And he's revolutionized, really, sports on television. Now you can't watch a telecast really in any sport, Kevin, without expecting a rules expert there, to explain things in real time. Well, that started with Mike Pereira, and he's the best at it in the entire business.
From the 19, 1st down. Magoo, the delayed handoff to Marable, back to the line of scrimmage, and nothing further. That'll likely take us to the 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh has dominated this first half, but 0 for 3 in the red zone. And the Stallions with a golden opportunity here late in the half to get right back in this ball game. Maulers with a 9-0 lead. Stallions on the march with 2 minutes to go in the half. 2 minutes to play in this first half. Coming up, the Progressive Halftime Show, first half highlights, and the best of week 3 as we wrap up week 4 here in Canton. 2nd and 10 for Birmingham, down 9-0 on this drive. This is the 8th play coming up, 34 yards on the drive. The first 3 drives combined, 12 plays, 54 yards, 2 of those drives ending in turnovers.
Yeah, and yet because their defense has been great in the red zone, they've got a chance here, right? And it's only 9-0. By the way, conversely, Birmingham's offense, they've been great in the red zone this year. They're 8 of 10 in terms of touchdowns and red zone trips. That's 80% best in the USFL. Whereas the Maulers can't get out of their own way in their own red zone.
2nd and 10, Magoo for the end zone. He had a man open, but he overshot Davion Davis, and it's 3rd down.
He's got him. This is a great route from Davis. Davis is going to find the seam in the defense. Watch right here. See, he's searching, and he's got it right there. Magoo has just got to put this down just on top of his helmet. That's the perfect ball placement, would be just on top of his helmet, and he overthrew him, and he knows it.
25, Atlanta 25.
Came in tops in the league in completion percentage, but he struggled tonight, just 5 of 11.
Ready, set.
3rd and 10. Magoo with time, looking to the end zone, a little low and off the fingertips. Trying to pull it in was Jay Sternberger.
I tell you, this one is trying to thread the needle. Sternberger is on this outside, and watch this. He's going to come just over the linebacker. He's going to work on Kavai Tazino right there, and Magoo tries to anticipate him bending that towards the middle, and it's just out of his reach as he's trying to get to the middle of the field, gets his hands on it, but can't corral it for the touchdown. Man, that was ever so close to being 6.
And on for 3 is Brandon Aubrey, who's perfect this year, 4 for 4, and the former Notre Dame soccer star gets Birmingham on the board with 1:45 to go in this second quarter. But Alex Magoo continues to be just a little bit off. 2 interceptions on back-to-back drives, and for Alex Magoo, it's been a struggle today.
Yeah, it has, and this was the first one. He kind of throws it behind his wide receiver, and then he's got an open Deion Kane, and this is what he said to his head coach afterwards.
I didn't know he was going to Josh, I didn't know if he was going to turn around, so I panicked. Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
2nd down and 10 from the 14. Just when I saw the replay, it looked like it was a little outside. I'm just saying, if we err, just say how they, because the corner's trying to stop the pro.
To the other half. He was already over.
Yeah, he was already on the half.
Do it over to the
leading them away from it. Because the corner's the only guy taking it away.
Yeah, nobody else. That's
and he's outside leverage.
I should have threw it. That's what I need to.
You're good. Hey, that's the same. What we do.
I love those conversations. You get a peek inside, you know, all the emotions that go on the sideline. And I think Skip Holtz has always done a heck of a job, whether it's been Jamar Smith and or Alex Magoo, of dealing with his quarterbacks and communicating information.
There's Simmons tripped up shy of the 35-yard line with 1:39 to go and 2 timeouts. Pittsburgh up 9-3 with some work to do here. And a flag down as well during the return.
Kicking team, number 45.
Red ball, UNS Taunton, number 45, Pittsburgh.
Got it. Yeah. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 45. Did you say kicking team? Burnt, no.
No. The receiving team.
Receiving team. The play is under further review.
Dale Warren called for the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And you heard Ray Horton say, we told them not to do that.
You got it anywhere else? It's right there. He's the one.
He's the one. He's looking. Hold on, Mark. It's over with.
Okay, confirming 45. 45 for the unsportsmanlike.
He's looking at it.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. This is number 45's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Here we go.
He's kind of dancing over him after he gets a big block here. They threw the flag on him.
So that'll back the Maulers up. After a decent return and decent field position, Pittsburgh now deep in their own end inside the 20-yard line.
Well, it's been the Troy Williams show so far today, hasn't it?
33.
Well, it sure has. Started at Washington, then went the junior college route, transferred to Utah. Started his first year there, was a backup his second year. Williams with time, looking deep, over the middle, looking for Gaither. Covered well by Brian Allen and just overshot it.
Well, Gaither's trying to get right down the middle of the field, and they have been attacking with Henney and Gaither or Williams in the run game. He's got a step. This ball needs to just be led him inside a little bit, and it's overthrown by a few steps, but now 29 snaps for Pittsburgh. Williams has thrown it 22 times. He's ran it 5 times. That means 27 of the 29 plays so far tonight have been all about Troy Williams. Only 2 rushing plays out of Pittsburgh that weren't Troy Williams.
Pressure coming, quick toss, and nowhere to go. There's Scooby Wright with the tackle, had the ankle of Joshua Simmons, and the Shark Dog would not let him go.
I love his energy from the middle of that defense. And I tell you what, this defense, they've given up some yards. They're coming off a game in which they did not play well against New Orleans. But here they've got a shot here on a 3rd down with 1:26 left in this first half to try to get that ball back for their offense, who just put together a nice drive. So as frustrated as they might be, this is a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Chance to double up. They'll get the football to start the second half after winning the coin toss and deferring their choice.
Hey, let's go. 4 now, we're going to get him. What's the call? Wade. Hey, take your time.
Saw Scooby Wright make that tackle a moment ago. We were talking to Skip Holtz before the game, Joel, and he said, you know, the biggest challenge this week was getting Scooby to understand that you don't need to go 100% all week in practice. We needed him to ramp it up so he was able to be out there on the field today. See, he's only got 1 speed. That's 100%.
Sit down. Luetti.
3rd and 9. Williams, pressure up the middle, incomplete. Checking down to Groshek, and Wright was there to break it up.
I tell you, they've got the call that they want, because look at the pressure. You're going to get a blitz from Birmingham. If you can execute a screen pass into a blitz, then you've got something going. Right here, you're going to get the running back out, and you're going to try to get right behind that blitzer, and he's there. If he can catch that ball, he's got plenty of room. Scooby Wright was the last one there, and even he was beat. Blitz didn't get there. Williams put it right on him. Groshek has got to catch that ball.
So Birmingham gets the stop. They have 2 timeouts to work with and should have decent field position. First 3 and out for either team today. And from the 30-yard line, looking for running room is Davis. An excellent starting field position for Alex Magoo in the offense, Joel. Still 1:12 to go and 2 timeouts. Birmingham looking for some points. Let's crank it up and listen in.
Florida 46, hey, going smash, 46 smash.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Rob Free, Florida 46, smash on one, ready? Smash, yeah.
3-4!
Hey, Omaha! Free. Ready, set!
Cover 3. All right. Okay, hey, let's go. Rob, Celtic 48, Toby. 48, Toby.
Hey, Rob, Celtic 48, Toby on one, ready?
Left. 4-2!
Yeah, Omaha! Ready, set!
Nice play there. You get 2 high safeties in the 2 minutes. It's great to check the ball down to the back.
Okay. Let's go, Leo. Shit. Hey. Leo, Celtic 49, H search.
Hey, Leo, Celtic 49, H search on one, ready? 49.
4-2-2!
Hey, Omaha, yeah! Ready, set!
And Magoo a strike for another first down there, well within Brandon Aubrey's field goal range.
No doubt, and plenty of time with 2 timeouts.
18!
Buffalo 18! Hey, Omaha! Ready, set!
Batted at the line, swatted down by Malcolm Howard.
Here we go. What they give it to us. Here we go. Let's go, Rob. Here we go. Let's go, Rob. Celtic 48.
You'll see it. Hey, Rob, Celtic 48 on one, ready?
45! 4-2!
Omaha! Ready, set!
Magoo down at the 25. Birmingham with 2 timeouts. They'll use one of them here.
Here we go.
35 seconds until the progressive halftime show with first half highlights and the best of week 3 in the USFL.
What's hurt?
Please reset the game clock.
18, read that corner.
That's what I was throwing.
Okay.
I was throwing the whole shot.
Okay, read that corner on the whole shot.
I was throwing the whole shot. He jumped.
Hey, we're getting him down on Buffalo. But you are. You're running right through him. You're not stalking him. You go run right through his leg. Don't let him stand there and jump. All right, third down. Okay, you like Apollo?
Fine.
Okay, last 3 have been cover 2. Okay. Apollo? All right. No. Here we go. Let's go shoot Sting. Hey. Go Rob Free, Florida 26. Rob Free, Florida 26.
Hey, Rob Free, Florida 26. On one, ready?
4-2!
Joel, that play changed about 4 times.
I was going to say, there was a whole shot, there was an Apollo, and now we're on Well, no, I even forget.
Hopefully they remember. 3rd and 6. And a first down catch for Adrian Hardy down to the 13. Clock will stop with the first down while they set the chains.
Hey, Atlanta 18. Atlanta. Hey, Omaha. Yeah. Ready, set.
1st and 10. Magoo checks it down to Davis, down to the 5.
We need a timeout here. He didn't get that line to gain. They should take a timeout. They've got one to burn. They're spending way too much time here.
Omaha. Ready, set.
Under 10 seconds. Magoo on the run, directing traffic, and Magoo just gets out of bounds, or did time run out? Clock has zeros on it. Did he score? He did. Right as the clock hit 0, Magoo with the touchdown to tie it at 9.
Boy, this play took forever. They wasted some time, didn't get the timeout, and then does he stay in? He does. Before that toe hits the paint, he hit the pylon with the football. It's a touchdown.
So as soon as the ball hits the pylon, and he's not touched out of bounds, so it is a touchdown.
Got it. Here we go, man. Here we go.
All right, here we go. There we go.
What a great play by Magoo. And it looked disastrous, Kevin, didn't it? Because they took too much time. If he goes out of bounds, then the half is over. They don't even have time to kick a field goal. But he's able to keep that right toe up, hit the pylon with the football, and score a touchdown.
And despite being dominated for almost the entirety of the first half, improbably the Stallions take a lead into the locker room. And Devin Gardner is on the field with the head coach of Birmingham, Skip Holtz.
It was a slow start, Coach. You find a way to get in the end zone. Talk about that last drive.
Well, I mean, we've turned the ball over twice. We've only had a handful of plays. Both of them were deep shots down the field. We tried to throw a comeback. DP made a great play, just under through the other post. Then I figured, let's just get some drives together. Let's get a little confidence, get a continuity, give our defense a rest on that final drive. They just got a lot of confidence in each other right now.
Somehow your lead going in half, Coach. Go with the team.
Find a way.
All right, Devin, thanks very much. Time for today's big move, brought to you by Pods, and it's this touchdown that closed the half. By the time this ball gets to the pylon and by the time his feet just tiptoe inside to score a touchdown, the clock has moved to 000. But just in time for Alex Magoo to make the move into the end zone and give Birmingham the halftime lead. Stallions with a 10-9 lead over the Maulers. Halftime in Canton. More to come on FS1. Oh, the pull-ups days. See if the Maulers can get their pull-ups on in the second half, but it'll be the Stallions who will start with the football first. 10-9 lead to start this third quarter.
I got nothing.
And Birmingham trying to continue their strong end to the first half with a touchback, a rare touchback. Yes. With kickoffs from the 20-yard line.
Well, here we go with the first 3 drives. They didn't do anything, guys. 12 plays, 39 yards, 2 interceptions. Last 2 drives, 17, 105, and 10 points.
Let's go.
So they found that rhythm, and now they go right back onto the field. And they've got a chance to put a little distance between them and Pittsburgh. And that's got to be your MO right here. You got to go in, talk about the adjustments you need to make, and then go out there and execute them.
Bucks 59 on one. Ready?
You saw the Fox bet numbers. If you had the under, you're feeling pretty good right now. But we've still got a half of football to go.
Jinx it yet. Don't jinx it.
I'm not jinxing a thing.
Ready?
On first down, toss play. Marable trying to get to the edge. And the Maulers all over that. Somehow Marable finds yardage to the 30-yard line, but a flag down.
Holding, offense, number 67, 10-yard penalty, first down.
I love this formation. They were trying to run a toss sweep, so look at this. They put both of their wide receivers way outside of the numbers, knowing that they want to run it this way. What they're trying to do is force this defender to declare. where is he going to defend? Make him easier to block. The only problem is that's where the holding call got called right there. You know, that's one of those where you put both of those receivers out. You call the run and the pass. And you can just call like a smoke screen out there. And then the quarterback, everyone else runs the run play, the wide receivers run the pass play, and then the quarterback decides based on where that walkout defender is, whether he's going to throw it or run it.
First down and 20 after the penalty. This is Marable. Gets to the edge. It gets a little yardage back to the 20-yard line before he is absolutely dropped out of bounds by Arnold Tarpley III.
Hey, on two. Leo move, Peyton even on one, ready? Yeah, one, water. Yes. Hey, Omaha! Ready, set!
Second and 15. Magoo, a little sprint out to Davis, and Davis twists near the 25-yard line, and there's a flag at the end of the play. Was there a face mask?
Yeah, I thought that there was, and the flag came in late, I think only because the official nearest them was kind of blocked out to make the call.
Hey, Billy, come here.
Davis's back was to him.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Number 1. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Bryce Tornaded called for the face mask. Pretty clear.
And the official deeper had to come in. The line judge had to come in and throw that flag. So Birmingham gets bailed out a little bit from that holding call, don't they? You know, that was not a great gain. It's going to be third and long, and the face mask gives them an automatic first.
Good job by the officiating, the team officiating. One guy didn't get a good look at it. Somebody else was able to see it and throw the flag. From the 39-yard line on first down, Magoo alone in the backfield, and movement from Jameer Johnson on the left side of the line.
Full start. Offense, number 67. 5-yard penalty. First down.
I think Jameer had that holding call as well, if I'm not mistaken. So now a couple of penalties here. Just clearly didn't know the snap count.
Water. Rio, empty. Florida, 44 Yankee out on one. Ready?
3-4.
So first and 15.
Hey, ready, set!
Magoo will step up over the middle. Davis with another catch. That's his 6th catch of the night.
He has been really good so far. And last week he had 123 yards, albeit in a loss. Came into tonight's ball game just under 200 yards in the season.
Bronco even on one, ready?
And he has been the go-to guy so far for Birmingham tonight.
Former Bearcat of Sam Houston State, was with the Texans for a couple of years. Originally a Vikings signee in 2019. Spent some time on their practice squad. Draw play, Marable, room to run. First down into Maulers territory near the 48.
Well, watch first Magoo, and what he does is he freezes the defensive backs because he fakes the pass out to the left. Watch right when he catches the football from the shotgun, and he's just going to fake like he's throwing outside, and that just freezes all the defensive backs. All of their eyes go to the wide receivers. They quickly engage, and that allows the offensive line to get up to the second level. They get the linebackers blocked. They leave the defensive end free. That's a really good concept, but small, great execution from the quarterback.
12-yard run, the longest run of the night. Here's White bouncing, looking for a block from Magoo, who does not exactly make great contact on his attempt as he's down near the 46.
You know, it's all about the illusion that you may block, right? That's what us quarterbacks at least hope for. Here he is. Watch this. Magoo, he's like, oh. You know, at the end, you kind of put your shoulder down, but he does it smart. Did you see, guys, what shoulder he led with, Devin? You know what I'm talking about. You're ever going to throw a block or even attempt to, it better be your off shoulder. You better not go in there with your throwing
that's a
shoulder.
Smart thing to do.
Right? Man,
it's a smart thing to do.
If I was a coach and I saw my quarterback block with his throwing shoulder, I'd pull him out of the game.
There's Marable up the middle, gets a few to the 43-yard line, brings up a big third down for Birmingham early in this third quarter.
we go. Let's go Rio. Apollo even. You know what? If you can't learn to be quiet, you won't go back in.
Rio, Apollo even. I'm ready. Apollo even. Rio.
The play call and a little coaching on the sidelines from Skip Holtz.
Multitasking.
Omaha. Ready. Sit.
3rd and 4. Magoo juggled and dropped. Oh, there was room to run for Deon Cain, and he couldn't pull it in.
Can't throw it better than that. Magoo has it. He even waits to the second window. Watch, he wants to throw it right there, and he pauses for a moment as Cain slips out of his break. Then he wins. Ball's got to be caught. It is on the money. 3rd down call. It's perfect. Cain knows it. Slaps himself into the helmet. That should have been a first down for the Stallions.
Instead, a punt for Colby Wadman, who knocked one out at the 3 in the first half. See what he could do trying to pin the Maulers deep once more. Maulers defense bends but does not break. They'll start at the 10-yard line after the fair catch made. That was today's Game Flow, brought to you by Progressive. Birmingham with a 10-9 lead. The Maulers back to work on offense for the first time in this 3rd quarter. Defense gave up a little bit of yardage, but eventually got the stop. And now Troy Williams and the offense back to work. This is Simmons on the edge, and Simmons with a pickup of 7 and a flag late on the play.
We got, watch out behind. 17, half the distance. Okay. Yeah. Personal foul, illegal block below the waist, number 17, offense. Yeah. Personal foul, illegal block below the waist, number 17, offense. The play under further review.
Okay, the block is actually low block outside the tight end box, which is illegal. It's confirmed.
Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Well, this is Henney in the slot. This is the block below the waist. He did not start inside that tight end box. So if it's on the outside like this, as you kind of heard Mike describe, he goes low, initiates contact. That's an illegal block.
Back to the 8-yard line with Groshek on the carry, bowling over one tackler, a second, a stiff arm, and Garrett Groshek. Big time run to get the first down.
That's how you put 220 pounds to use right there. Garrett Groshek. First he runs over the safety Christian McFarland down near the line of scrimmage, and then a stiff arm late, and he's able to move the chains. That is some serious running right there. Groshek played his college ball at Wisconsin. You know, he came into this game and they were trying to feature the run game, but tonight has been the Troy Williams show, and then Groshek all of a sudden with a great run.
And now Williams on the keep, trying to spin his way upfield, gets a couple, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's see what they go with here on 2nd down.
You got gun, trips left, F-fly, 200 jet, Omaha, I'm worried.
Omaha, when I was playing, this is 20 years ago, was out routes. Probably going to get some sort of motion here, fly motion. There he goes. He's going to start, and then you're going to get double out routes on the outside.
2nd and 8. Williams with pressure in his face, the lob down the sideline, and the diving catch is made by Trey Walker. What a play by the wide out on the sideline.
These are great automatic conversions. When you have an out route, an Omaha route, what happens is if you get bump or jam coverage, a corner in your face, you convert it to a fade. The quarterback knows it, the wide receiver knows it, and he's able to get past the corner and does a great job corralling that ball, does keep it off the turf, secures it before he hits that out of bounds line. There's the conversion outside, lays out for it, and it's a big time completion for Pittsburgh.
27 yards through the air on the dive by Trey Walker.
Hurry, sit up.
And Nothing doing up the middle. Groshek ran right into a Shark. The Shark dog, Scooby Wright, is there to throw him for a loss on the play.
This defense, they've got to figure out something in the middle of the field, because in the middle of the field, Pittsburgh has just been moving the ball up and down. All of the Maulers' problems have happened in the red zone. You see what happens this season. Only 1 offensive touchdown, 1 defensive touchdown, a special teams TD, and 10 field goals. By the way, 8 of those field goals have happened in the last 2 weeks. 5 last week, already 3 this week.
A loss of 2 now, 2nd and 12 with Henne in motion. He'll get the flip, flips it back to Gaither, weaving through traffic. Gaither finds a crease, and Gaither, on a play that looked like it was destined for a major loss, ends up positive for the Maulers.
I have no idea how he gets out of this trouble. First, Henne's coming over from the left side of your screen. This is just going to be a little jet sweep. Boom, he just tosses it to him, but they get caught in a blitz. There's McFarland. He misses the tackle in the big backfield. And then Gaither, this is what you call, like, in the, you know what's going to happen? Tomorrow on Monday when they're watching the film, this is what the coach is going to say. Well, Gaither, good job making chicken salad. And then everyone in the room knows exactly what he meant.
Picked up 7 on a play that looked like it was going to lose about 10.
22. Here we go. 5. Hurry. Sit down.
3rd and 5. Williams with pressure. Open man is Henne. First down and more, and out of bounds at the Birmingham 30.
Boy, Henne has been so good for them out of the slot, hasn't he? They have found their guys when they're going to throw the ball. Williams is comfortable throwing the ball. They like to attack in the slot, and here's Henne. He's just on a crossing route, and they get time to read it out. He gets all the way across. It's man coverage. That's exactly what you want to do. A bit of a pick there in the back end. They get Robinson hung up in the back end, and then there it is. Henne with an easy first down and an easy completion from his quarterback, Troy Williams.
15 yards through the air. Williams now at 197 yards passing today. On 1st and 10. Williams in trouble. Down he goes. Back at the 35-yard line. That pocket collapsing. And the former Michigan Wolverine, Willie Henry, with a stupendous sack.
Henry is just collapsing into the pocket, but I want you to see the routes. Pittsburgh has made a lot of progress throwing the football with the short routes. And here they're trying to get the ball down the field. So they roll the dice a little bit. You see his eyes. He's looking down the field, looking for a shot, but he doesn't have it. And because he's holding the ball, the rusher's able to get home.
First Birmingham sack, now 2nd and 15. It's Henne on the jet sweep. Down inside the 30, and let's listen in on 3rd down. What are the Maulers going to do here?
It's been Henne and Gaither or Williams. He's always got the ability to run, but Henne and Gaither is usually their target.
Gun, spread left, F-fly, 3 jet, Z dagger, X shallow, 1-1, ready? Yep. Uh-oh. Hey, 33, 3. Come on. Monday. Sit down. Yeah. Blue Eddie. Go ahead, sit down.
And a timeout before the snap.
Timeout. Pittsburgh. Their
so
first
the Maulers use their first timeout before this big 3rd down. Quarter, 10-9 Birmingham.
Monday.
Maulers on the move, but a big 3rd down.
Hey, take it to 5. Take it to 5. Sit down. Blue Eddie. Go ahead, sit down.
Pressure on 3rd and 9, and it goes off the back of one of his linemen. Looked like it banged off the helmet of Xavier Dampier.
Well, look at what Birmingham does. You normally get a lot of man coverage from Birmingham, but they are coming on a blitz on that side, and then everybody else is just dropping out in zone. And he's trying to get that ball to the underneath route and throws it right into the back of his lineman.
So here's Chris Blewett looking for the lead. 8 for 8 the last 2 games. This from 46 for Blewett. And the kick by Blewett is true, and the Maulers, just like last week, doing their scoring with the right leg of the former Pitt Panther, Chris Blewett. 5 for 5 last week, 4 for 4 tonight, and he's given the Maulers a 12-10 lead late in the 3rd. back there going, I am always watching you. Everywhere you go, I am there.
Well, the question is, Shark Dog wants to know, why was I so serious? How about Shark Dog? Love seeing him back on the field, the joy with which he plays the game.
I want to go back to why Joel Klatt is always watching you everywhere you go.
That's what I told him.
Know about that before I signed on.
I show that video to my 3 boys all the time. It's like, just so you know, I am always watching you.
Okay. Rob Free, Florida 26, and if they want to keep sinking, keep taking the unders. Be patient.
I love that last, just a little reminder at the end. It's almost like a caddy in golf.
Hey, let's go. Rob Free, Florida 26. On ready?
Between a play caller or a head coach and the quarterback, it's a different relationship than the coach has with everybody else on the team. The coach-quarterback relationship has to, at times, be like a caddy-player relationship in golf.
Magoo on the run, using his legs, and Magoo's going to be close to the first down on that scamper to the edge. Picks up 10.
He did exactly what his coach wanted him to do, which was just to stay patient. There is an injured Pittsburgh Mauler back behind the play.
Yeah, I was looking to Mike that way.
Athletic training staff is on the field tending Morehead State. Here in Canton playing for the Pittsburgh Maulers. Alex Magoo for the first down and 10 at the 35. First down and White going nowhere. A loss of 2 on the carry.
Yeah, they were up near the line of scrimmage, weren't they? And you know, they're tight end for Birmingham, Jay Sternberger. He doesn't have a catch tonight. They tried to get him the ball in the end zone. Remember, he dove. He tried to bend around the linebacker, and he couldn't corral it. But 13 catches, 218 yards, 3 touchdowns, one in every game.
Empty, 4-48, Toby.
He's just been too quiet tonight, and this is an offense that lends itself towards the tight end. I just won't be surprised if Sternberger comes up with a big catch here in the second half.
Ready, set.
He's in the slot to the top of the screen. Magoo looking that direction, nobody open, floats right, checks it down to White, and Zaquandre White close to a Stallions first down.
Remember what he said, speaking of his coach before the series, was just stay patient. That's exactly what Magoo has done. We'll see where they go here on first down, but boy, he has been patient and taking the check down when it's needed.
Safe. Hey, Lou Atlanta 15 safe on one, ready?
Did get the first down. So first and 10 for Birmingham at the 45-yard line.
Ready, set.
Directed some traffic. A little sidearm toss finds Adrian Hardy. And Hardy with his second catch of the night and second catch of the season.
This is why, right here, this is an example of why playing the quarterback position is a lot more like being a middle infielder in baseball than it is being a pitcher in baseball. You can't repeat your delivery as a quarterback. You've got to move. You've got to be creative and fluid like a point guard or a shortstop and dip down and find angles to throw the ball and complete passes. And Magoo gives you a great example right there.
Yeah, that looks like a turn of a double play that a middle infielder is making at second base. The middle right with a big hole into the secondary and twisted down at the 40-yard line by Keith Gibson. And if Gibson doesn't grab White, White might be scoring.
Yeah, and this is a great job by the offensive line of giving him this cutback. Again, we saw that in the first half. See that left side just mashing down that Pittsburgh defensive line. And White has a big lane on that left side to run and gain extra yardage. And he's been running hard all night long.
Leading rusher tonight, he got 9 there, 7 carries, 37 yards. And on first down, White again breaks his first contact and gets positive yardage, picks up a couple, and that might take us, should take us, to the end of the third quarter.
Boy, it's been a good game, hasn't it? These defenses have come up big. We saw Birmingham with a clutch offensive series right before the end of the first half. They were able to take a lead in at halftime, and now we've got a 2-point ball game going into the fourth quarter. Could not be better. This is a great game.
A terrific matchup, and the Stallions on the move. Good fourth quarter coming in the USFL. Week 4 in the USFL, and what a ball game we've had. Good defensive struggles, big plays. Pittsburgh looking for their second straight win and trying to hand Birmingham its second straight loss, but the Maulers defense going to need to step up, Joel Clapp, because Birmingham on the move at the 36-yard line of Pittsburgh.
And they've started to run the ball a little bit better over the course of the end of the second quarter and now into the third quarter.
Hey, Leo jump, Florida 32 on 1, ready?
And at some point, you know Skip Holtz is going to take a shot down the field. We saw him earlier in this game try to throw a couple of seam routes. Magoo missed those. They're going to come back to that at some point.
Ready, set.
Empty it out on 2nd and 7. Magoo to the sideline, open at the 25, and out of bounds goes Austin Watkins with his second catch of the night, the pickup of 12.
I really love this route from Watkins, because watches Watkins, he forces the issue. So he's going to step all the way on the toes of the corner, Mark Gilbert, before he drops out. It's all about urgency as a wide receiver. To get up there, and you've got to flip the hips or at least force that corner back onto his heels before you drop out of it, because if he can break on your route, then he's going to have a chance to intercept that ball.
Ready, set.
First down and 10 at the 25 for Magoo and the Stallions. In some trouble late. Magoo throws across his body. The pass incomplete, looking for White in the middle of the field. Boy, that's a dangerous throw.
And he had an easy throw. Skip Holtz is saying you got him wide open, and he's talking about Watkins. Watch Watkins as he's running the shallow cross across the middle of the field. Watch this. He is wide open with room to run. If this ball gets dumped down to him, everyone's going to have to rally up to make that tackle. And for some reason, Magoo doesn't like it and spins out and goes right. And then the ill-advised throw all the way back across his body.
Even if he runs it there, he's going to get positive yardage. 2nd and 10 instead. Now Magoo will run with room to run, and he's got to slide right near the first down marker, and they'll give him the first down across the yard to gain.
Well, I tell you, watch the ball handling here. Okay, so you're going to get the fake of the run, and you're going to get a crash from the end because Magoo takes him all the way down and then pulls that ball and decides to run it himself. That's good execution. I know he missed the ball, you know, the throw on the last play, but then he comes back and he's able to just do a great job. It's called ride. You ride that fake all the way down towards the line of scrimmage, and he got the linebacker to bite down.
Second rush of over 10 yards on this drive for the quarterback. On first down, this run up the middle for White. Fights for a yard, stays on. I believe the whistles blew, stopping progress before that burst at the end.
It sounded like that to me. You look at the red zone touchdown percentage this season. Birmingham has been the best team in the USFL. 9 touchdowns in 12 trips. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh, worst team so far this season in the USFL. 1 touchdown in 12 trips. That's a big reason why it's only a 2-point game right now.
Rebel 28
0 for 3 tonight, the Maulers in the red zone.
Hey, go, come on, we gotta go.
Haven't had a chance to move from diapers to pull-ups, as their coach told Devin at halftime.
Ready, set.
2nd and 9. Magoo, lots of time, but nobody open. Gonna run. Magoo hit hard as he gets down near a first down. He didn't slide, and he's very close to the first. And there's an injured Mauler at the end of that play.
I know.
It's Nasir Player who's still down.
He's the one that made the tackle on Magoo after that run.
I know.
On the shallows, they're all just sinking so bad.
I didn't see that on the Pirate.
I know, but
Here's the end of that run. It's Nasir Player, and you watch Nasir kind of has him, and he says, like, he's got me in a chokehold. I don't know if it's quite a chokehold, but us quarterbacks are prone to exaggeration.
It's like it's laser slot. You're like, if I went yo, you're like down with your hand on the ground. It's not left full. It's laser slot. You're right behind the guard, right? The tackle, right? Okay. Hey, we got a yard. We got a yard. We got a yard. There we go. 21. 21. Are we short? Are we short?
You are not short.
Got the first down.
First and 4.
Okay. 21. 21.
Saw the laser technology that we have that allowed to show that it is by just the nose of the football a first down.
They're going to just run it here.
Back Indy, I want ready. Score the pitch.
A little word of encouragement to his back.
Gun. Come on. Hey, Omaha.
White is that back.
Ready, set.
White the carry, met in the backfield, in trouble, breaks free. White trying to get to the edge. And a flag down as White's out of bounds at the line of scrimmage.
I think they're going to get the wide receiver. He came back and gave a block in the back as.
Yeah. Illegal block in the back. Number 85. Offense. 10-yard penalty.
So Deon Kane is out here on the outside, and as White breaks out, you see he just shoves, who is that, Keith Gibson in the back. Gibson's looking around like, where's the flag? Well, he got one. Absolutely a block in the back as White's trying to get to the outside. Gibson was in great position, and now Birmingham will be back on the 14-yard line.
And how often, Joel, do you see that on a play like that that reverses its field when a block occurs that way?
And in particular, by the way, you know, when you're inside the 5, you know, as a back, running back coaches all the time will say, you know, hey, none of that. Don't reverse your field. Just find the initial read and go.
Rob free, Florida 26, I want ready. Hey.
Can Birmingham overcome the penalty? First and goal now back at the 14-yard line.
Hey, easy. Hey, Florida 27. Florida 27. Hey, Omaha. Ready, set.
Marable in motion out of the backfield. Magoo. Incomplete. Had a man open at the 6-yard line. That's Austin Watkins.
Just looked like miscommunication. Watkins stopped for some reason. And Magoo, you could tell, was looking, or at least expecting, like he was going to continue to run forward. And you see Magoo is frustrated, and Watkins, as he kind of holds up his route,
Florida 27, I want ready.
And hesitated on that under route. This is where, again, I'm going to go back to Sternberger. Sternberger's been one of the better players in this league. He's your tight end. He's in the slot right there. This is when you bend him over this linebacker and you attack the middle of the field.
Second and goal. Magoo on the run. Magoo spins and is hit hard down at the 9-yard line.
This is a nice job by this Pittsburgh defense because the middle of the field is going to be wide open, right? So it looks like they are trying to get this route over here to Sternberger. The eyes of Magoo are on the left side after the snap. He's looking over there right there, but you see the middle linebacker does a good job. That's Tizino. He kind of floats over towards that direction, and then they're able to rally up and make the tackle as Magoo breaks the pocket.
Still no catches and only one target for Sternberger tonight.
Ready, set.
Third and goal. Magoo dancing, buying time. Magoo still looking for someone to throw it to. To the end zone, open for the touchdown. Davion Davis. After Alex Magoo bought seemingly hours. The Stallions on top on the touchdown toss.
I mean, we've got to give this replay in real time because, like you said, Kevin, this seemed like hours. Watch as Magoo from up top. He's going to be trying to find his wide receivers. Great coverage down the field, so he's buying time. He's buying time right here. That's a great move. He spins out of it, and then he's dead to rights right here. And whoop, a little hop, keeps himself up. Now he finds Davis in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. That is incredible. An incredible job by Davis to get open, but obviously Magoo to keep himself alive for that amount of time, stay on his feet, eyes downfield, and create a touchdown.
Aubrey with the extra point makes it a 17-12 Stallions lead. Alex Magoo, even a guy as in great a shape as he is going to be a little tired after this. Dancing, stumbling, throwing, touchdown. Stallions, the champs are here, and they're up by 5 in the fourth.
Davis in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. As you see what he was on the first 3 drives, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 4 of 9, and since 11 of 18, 97 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. And that's a mark of a guy that just pulls himself above the fray, and that's hard to do at times, and it takes a long time to mature in that way as a quarterback. I'm kind of seeing it right before our eyes here with Alex Magoo.
From the 3-yard line, looking for room to return. One of the best return men in the game, Josh Simmons, who had a 56-yard return last week, sets the Maulers up with excellent field position again. Devin Gardner on the field with the aforementioned Alex Magoo.
Alex Magoo, David Copperfield, whichever you want to call him, he's busy talking with Coach Skip about the last drive where you had this amazing play with terrible ball security, I might add, but an amazing play. How did you get it done?
Just pure effort. I'm just like, I was not going to get tackled. Like, I put my team in a bad situation 2 times today. And like I told them at halftime, like, I'm doing everything I have. I'm going to give you everything I have on that field. And I just saw an opportunity to keep it play alive. I know it was I think it was third down. I'm so tired. But I think it was third down, and I was just like, we're in field goal range, and I know I got a great kicker, so I can take this risk right here and try to run around and make a play for my team.
So both Joel and I have been in your position where you throw 2 bad interceptions, but you seem to be unfazed. I see you walking through the sideline, and then you make a play like that. How are you able to stay so unshaken?
Nothing's perfect, you know. Nobody's perfect. I mean, I made a mistake. I let my receiver try to win on a comeback that I had pressure in my face, and he didn't win. That's fine. It's life. I underthrow a post, which I really, really want back.
Couldn't believe it.
But it's just life. Like, I just have to keep moving and keep going forward, and whatever happens, happens.
Keep going forward, man.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, Devin, did you just get a sir? I think you just got served.
I just said that. I just said that to Casey on the sideline with me. I don't like it. I'm going to confront him about it in just a second.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate that, sir.
Gun, 10 right, Z-fly, 200 jet.
It's nice to have a veteran like Devin on the field. Somebody who's been around a long time, Joel.
Monday.
That's right.
Hey, 33.
So good.
Meanwhile, the Maulers into Birmingham territory at the 49-yard line.
They're a good little series here, aren't they?
Troy Williams back to the air. Quick toss to Bailey Gaither. 6th catch of the night for Gaither.
And Kevin, this has not been the problem. You know, this is expected. They've moved the ball between the 20s incredibly well tonight. Their problem has been in the red zone.
Gun, double left, F-fly, Gasol on 1. Ready? Gasol.
They have been patient. They've taken what the defense gives. This short passing game has been tremendous. I mean, they've thrown it 29 times. He's 19 of 29. But those 3 trips, 9 plays for 9 yards and 3 field goals in the red zone, that's been their undoing.
2nd and 4. Another quick toss. Some room to run for Simmons. And Simmons with a first down inside the Birmingham 35.
What's so great about what their game plan has been is that it doesn't matter whether John Chavis, the defensive coordinator for Birmingham, has tried to play safe with zone coverage or come after him with the blitz.
Q19, F Laker on 1. Ready? D.
They've got an answer. Those little slip screens on the outside, jet screens on the outside, you know, and it's not until the field shrinks where Chavis is able to get an advantage.
Sit up! Blue 80! Blue, sit up!
After the 9-yard pickup, first down and 10. Williams O'Keefe has a crease, steps through a tackle. Williams on the run, legging it down the sideline. Williams gives the Maulers the lead. Who needs the red zone when Troy Williams can take it all the way into the end zone for a Mauler touchdown?
They're going to need to go for 2 here, but let's go back to the score. And when you're able to clear out the defense, watch as they clear out the defense. So you're going to get this because of the motion. But because you've got linebackers up in the middle of the offensive line, then there's no levels of the defense. When there's no levels of defense, you get one crease and it's gone. There's no one left. So this is a high-risk, high-reward defense when you walk up like that and you're going to try to pressure, and Troy Williams makes them pay. Great little play fake off the jet motion with Henne, and then he takes it in. He stumbled a couple of times early in this game, Kev, and he told us, he's like, hey, listen, I just got to stay on my feet. Well, he did right there for a touchdown.
Going for 2 now after the longest run of the season for Pittsburgh, 34 yards. The motion goes with Henne, and Henne in for 2, and the Maulers up 20-17 over the defending champs with 6:52 to play in the 4th, and Pittsburgh looking sharp on the ground right now.
Well, when something succeeds, go right back to it. First, it was Troy Williams off of that jet motion. He keeps it, finds himself into the end zone. What do? You go right back to it for the 2-point conversion. You get the jet sweep across, and it's Henne into the end zone for 2 points. In Pittsburgh, 3-point lead, 20-17, 6:52. We got a game in Canton.
Downs today in their win over the Generals by the same score as we have in this game, 20-17 Pittsburgh. This 6:52 to go in the 4th.
And Kevin, sorry to interrupt you. I was just, this Pittsburgh team, they are so much better than what they were last year, or even certainly early in the season this season, and credit Troy Williams, that offensive coaching staff, Ray Horton, they found a good formula.
Deon Cain with a good return for Birmingham. Cain zigzagging across the field and now can turn on the speed. Cain takes it to the house for the touchdown. What an answer for the champs.
That's the 2nd straight game with a kickoff return for a touchdown. Watch what Birmingham does is they bring these guys over and around to block, and this is a designed return over to the left side. So he starts up the field on the right, knowing that he wants to get over to the left. They bring extra blockers on that side. Once he gains the edge, now it's a foot race, finding your area, make one guy miss, and Cain in the end zone for the 2nd straight week on a kick return. Wow.
As a further review, there is no foul for unsportsmanlike conduct. The touchdown was confirmed. I got you, 6-7.
About Deon Cain, who did not have a single kick return yard in 3 seasons at Clemson. But Deon Cain bursting into the end zone from 91 yards out to put Birmingham back on top. Aubrey, good on the extra point. And a 4-point lead, Deon Cain feeling awfully good right now. Deon Cain like a bolt of lightning in the night in Canton, giving the Stallions that 4-point advantage. Pittsburgh back to work on offense next. Hard kickoff return for a touchdown. So now Troy Williams trying to answer with 6:37 to play in the 4th.
Well, 24-20, Kev carried the 1. That was a big score for those taking the over.
Very, very big. Up the field, bouncing off a would-be tackler, and Simmons a little slip as he cut at the 31-yard line. 6:30 to go in the 4th. Troy Williams and company back to work on offense. It's been an offense tonight, Joel, that has just been incredibly efficient.
It sure has.
We check in with Devin Gardner.
Double right D, 3.
That's back-to-back weeks.
You don't say. Mr. Kane just thought all by himself that it was back-to-back weeks. In 3 years at Clemson, though, you had 0 return yards. And today you play spoiler. Troy Williams was about to get some TV time, get interviewed. Then you returned the kick. And also, you made the overhit, and Bear picked the under. How's it feel to run that back in back-to-back weeks?
It's a blessing, man. Just thankful for my teammates, you know, opening it up for me. Coach giving us a great call and just executing throughout practice. And it helped us, man. Like, I believe in my guys. They believe in me. So it's all work together. I just thank God for the moment.
I mean, something's happened to you, and you're able to return kicks now, so.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to do whatever to do to you know, keep my name going. So.
Good luck for the rest of the game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
He was signed by the Steelers in 2019, so the Birmingham returner spent a little time with Pittsburgh, also in the same state. He was on the Eagles practice squad in 2021 and 2022, but a 6th-round pick of the Colts in 2018, showing the speed and the skills.
You know, and Kev, it's nothing to scoff at, right? I mean, you show that you can play this game anywhere. Offensive and defensive line, secondary, quarterback, wide receivers, return game. Think of what happened to the USFL MVP from a year ago. He was just an all-pro for the Dallas Cowboys. Why? Because he's a sensational return man in Cavante Turpin. And Deon Cain certainly making a name for himself as a return man here this season in the USFL.
Now a 3rd and 8 for the Maulers. Williams with time, deflected, and almost intercepted by Scooby Wright, who got a hand on it. So did Tillman, DeAndre Tillman, with the tip.
Well, he was going to have Trey Walker. So they're trying to bring this mesh concept underneath, right? You're going to get double crossers here, but then Walker is working on that second level, and it's open, it's there. So he reads it perfectly, and he's going to have Trey Walker right on the USFL logo, except gets batted down. DeAndre Tillman, excellent play.
Davis returns it to the 35-yard line. 4:42 to go. Alex Magoo and the Stallions trying to protect this 4-point lead, and let's crank it up for this drive and listen in.
21. I mean, best thing I know to do is go right wing in the odd. Okay. Here we go. Right wing pack. Right wing pack. 21.
Hey. No, we're not. Oh, right wing pack in the odd on one. Ready? Under. Hey, Omaha. Ready? Sit.
Report is ineligible. 86, no, he didn't report at all.
Flag is down.
We're all right. Stop.
You got a tight end to your side.
Focus, bro. Focus. You can't control that.
Formation. Offense. Number 86 was covered. 5-yard penalty. First down.
I gotta see that. 11.
Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Linda into even. Linda gun into even.
God, that is not a... No,
come on.
That's...
Come on.
Don't do that. The play's not going. Don't do that.
It's enough right now. Both. Come on. Linda into even. Linda into even.
Linda into even on one. Ready?
Push. 2-7. Slip to 2-7.
Hey, Omaha. Ready? Sit.
Good physical run from White there.
Hey, we gotta get this.
Let's go. Linda. Miami 50 left. If it's not there, run it.
Hey, Linda. Miami 50 left mirror on one. Ready?
2-7.
3 for 6 tonight on third.
Side. Hey, Omaha! Ready, set! Good run!
And there's Sternberger, his first catch of the night and a first down.
Yeah, and a big one there to move the chains and keep them on the field in a 4-minute situation. Kind of a little pop pass there with a play fake in the back, and then Magoo almost jumping up and delivering that ball to Jay Sternberger.
Let's go left wing pack into even. Left wing pack into even. Left wing pack into even.
Hey, left wing pack into even on one. Ready? You gotta be off. Hey, Omaha! Ready, set!
Oh, and Marable buried in the backfield.
11.
Timeout. Come here.
Yeah.
Everybody, come here.
Timeout is used by Pittsburgh. Their second timeout. They've got one remaining.
How does the linebacker run right through on empty? How does the linebacker run? Huh? Well, push like hell. We got it. It's 4 minutes. They're gonna shoot. Excuse me? I know. I said if you can get inside, go. But if not, then you got to push that guy down into the hole to get to that linebacker. No, get away. Here we go. Come here. Hey, here we go. Go ahead.
On two.
Here we go.
On two.
Miami. Okay. Let's go right wing. Here we go. No push. Right wing. Seattle even. Napa. Right wing. Seattle even Napa. No. 11. Right wing. Seattle even Napa.
Coach! Richie!
Seattle even Napa. Richie.
Hey! Budweiser! Tell him! Hey! Budweiser!
Water.
Budweiser, let's go! Omaha! Ready! Sit in! Hit!
Marable stays in bounds. Clock keeps running.
Important there to stay in. But now it's a huge third down, and this is when Magoo's got to stand up and make a great play here. And this is when they love to control the seams, but Pittsburgh has been falling back into soft zone coverage.
I'm out. You good? Yeah. Okay, we need 10 yards. You know what I mean? We have third down.
Sir,
okay? Third down. What do you like the best?
And they're going to sink.
Huh?
They're going to sink.
Or they're going to go zero. Or they're going to go zero.
Yeah.
What do you like to throw if it's zero? Huh?
It's zero?
Yes.
Give me 12 save.
You want to go Bronco? Let's do this. Let's go Rob. Viking Reed. What? Rob, Viking Reed.
Shave.
What?
Let's go 14 shave. You want to go to the right?
Need 10 yards.
I mean, we'll do whatever.
Rob, Viking Reed, 14 shave.
Hey, Rob, Viking Reed, 14 shave on one, ready? Yeah.
Pittsburgh out of timeouts. They put time back on the clock to 2:43.
They were worried about them going zero coverage, but they're not. They're in soft coverage. 2 safeties back, zone coverage.
Omaha! Ready, set!
Magoo just near the marker. Austin Watkins short of the first down. Don't have to snap it again before the 2-minute warning.
Kevin, if you're Birmingham, don't snap it. They're out of timeouts.
Here we go.
Don't snap it.
We got that. We got it.
Relax, hey!
This is exactly the right thing. Let it go down to the 2-minute warning. And discuss what you want to do on 4th down.
Hey, sir!
Birmingham up 4. 2 minutes to go. Game summary to this point with the Stallions up 4. Magoo, after a rocky first half, has settled in. 157 yards through the air, 49 on the ground. Kane, the difference so far with a 91-yard kickoff return. Pittsburgh, 3 field goals on 3 red zone trips and a 4th and 1 now for Birmingham. Joel, they have not attempted a 4th down conversion all year.
Yes, but Pittsburgh has no timeouts left. This is the game. They can win the game right here. Their defense has not played particularly well. They can also try to draw them offside. They can get under center and just try to draw them offside. They still have their 3 timeouts. Don't even call a play. Or you can try to draw them offside, then check to a play, and then quarterback sneak.
Ready! Set! Hit! Hit!
And there's the timeout.
Nike's there, Nike's there, but we've got to get up to the line, and we got to go NASCAR. We got to get everybody set. Everybody set. Okay, but I don't get up. Let's get set. Walk under, and then let's go Nike. Yep. Okay, let's go Nike. We need half a yard. We need half a yard. We're going to go Nike. I need low pad. I need low pad level, and I need push.
Kevin, what does Nike make?
All right. You go
shoes, sneakers, QB sneak.
Same thing. Let's go. Kodak. Kodak personnel. Linda.
Why did it go with pullovers, Joel?
Lend the Nike. Get up there and get set, okay? We good? Lend the Nike. If everybody gets wedged in there, okay? Then let's back up. Let's go to Ferrari.
So Linda, Nike, Joel, does that mean Nike to the sneak to the left?
Well, Linda is a formation, so they're just declaring their strength. You know, where does the tight end line up? They're going to line them up on the left side.
Turbo, set hit. Turbo, set hit. Hey, Linda, Nike on turbo. Ready?
Linda's a formation. Nike's a sneak. He's going turbo cadence. He wants to snap it right away.
Turbo, set.
There's the sneak. Magoo with the lean, and Magoo with the ball popping out had play stopped. Did progress stop before the ball came out?
Forward progress. That was done.
Ruling on the field. What's the ruling on the field? Forward progress was stopped.
You hear forward progress was stopped.
There's going to be a big discussion here about obviously progress and where control is lost.
Progress was stopped prior to losing possession of the ball. First down.
The problem for Pittsburgh is I don't think that there was a clear recovery in the immediate action, even if this was a fumble. Which would mean that the whistle on the field, see, there's never been a clear recovery. That ball's not recovered. So this couldn't even be Pittsburgh ball, even if they declared that it was a fumble because of the whistles going on. Which means that Birmingham is going to get the first down, and they're going to win the game with the game clock inside of 2 minutes.
Mike Pereira in our replay center, and we'll check in with him after this play. First down and 10. Pittsburgh is out of timeouts. 1:45 to go. And
why did they snap the ball?
And then handed it off. Mike Pereira, let's go back to that 4th down sneak by Magoo.
Yeah, the ruling on the field was that his forward progress was stopped. Now, that could only be reviewable if the ball came out with the initial contact, which it didn't. So the fact that the ruling was forward progress, it takes out the possibility of changing it to a fumble. Ball does come out before the elbow hits, but that ruling trumps that.
Gotcha. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. I mean, that game clock was moving, Kevin, and he snapped the ball.
Now they'll use a timeout.
Your mother's house.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
So 58 seconds to go and a 24-20 lead.
Just going to go victory. We take victory on 2nd and 3rd down. We're done. Okay?
That's good.
Yeah. Hey! Come here.
They didn't need to hand that ball off, guys.
This game's over. Let's stop the running our mouth. You know what I mean? Let's stop running. Don't get into it. You know what I mean? They're on the losing end right now. Let's have some class. Let's take a knee. Let's do this 2 more times. This game's over, all right? Victory. T-Bone. T-Bone. Victory. T-Bone. T-Bone.
You know, Birmingham was just a little out of sorts on that first down. They didn't need to run a play. They didn't need to hand it off. Alex Magoo just needed to take 3 knees. And here you see the game clock is moving. Play clock is still at 15-14. There was no reason for that. He can just let it go down to 1, snap it, take a knee. Take 2 more knees, and they're going to win the game.
Boy, that was risky. Not only snapping it that early, but, I mean, how many times do you see something go wrong in the mesh point of a zone read?
Exactly.
Hey, Omaha. Ready.
2 knees will be taken, and the defending champions rally to get the win 24-20. This was a really good football game tonight, Joel, and Birmingham with 1 more special teams play made the difference in this game.
Well, it comes down to specials, and it comes down to defensive stops in the red zone, and Ray Horton is going to watch this film, and he's going to see that his team outgained Birmingham 310-82. They threw for more yards than Birmingham did. They got the 2 turnovers early in the game, but they couldn't convert those positive offensive possessions in the red zone into touchdowns, and settling for field goals ultimately beat them tonight, as Birmingham's going to come away here with a 4-point victory.
24-20, Birmingham bouncing back from its loss last week. Now 3-1 on the year. Pittsburgh, despite a game effort, falls to 1-3 on the season. The Birmingham Stallions get the 24-20 win. Alex Magoo, 157 yards, 47 yards rushing. Rushed for a touchdown, threw for a touchdown, threw 2 interceptions on back-to-back plays. But Birmingham able to get the win and move to 3-1 on the season. 24-20, the final. A fumble that wasn't saves it for the Stallions. More to come from Canton on FS1.